Do you ever find yourself eating long after you're full, or grabbing that extra snack when you know you shouldn't, even though you're not hungry? Overeating can feel like an impossible cycle to break, and the more you try, the more frustrated you get. But what if I told you that a simple mind trick could completely change how you relate to food, without restrictive diets or willpower struggles? Stick around, because in just a few minutes, you'll learn how this small shift in your mindset can help you take back control and stop overeating for good. Overeating is something almost everyone experiences at some point. It can feel like an automatic response to stress, boredom, or emotions you're trying to avoid. Often, we don't even realize it's happening until we're stuffed and regretful. Overeating isn't just about indulgence or lack of self-control. It's about your brain and your emotions trying to take the wheel. Stressful days, negative feelings, or even positive triggers like celebrations can lead to emotional eating. And before you know it, you're reaching for that extra serving of food without even thinking about it. But here's the truth. Overeating doesn't happen just because food tastes good or you're hungry. More often, it's a result of your mind working on autopilot. When we stop paying attention to our feelings and needs, we can easily slip into unhealthy eating habits. And this isn't something that goes away on its own. If left unchecked, overeating can lead to weight gain, poor health, and even a strained relationship with food. So, what's the key to overcoming this? It's not about dieting or punishing yourself for slipping up. It's about bringing awareness to your eating habits and understanding what's driving them. Most people fail to realize that their triggers aren't always about the food itself. They're often about the emotional state they're in when they reach for the snack. The more you tune into your emotions, the more control you gain over your eating habits. Instead of relying on willpower to resist, you can start to change the underlying reasons that make you overeat in the first place. By gaining a deeper understanding of why overeating happens, you can make the first step toward breaking the cycle and regaining control over your habits. But it's not an overnight fix. It takes time and practice. However, with the right tools and mindset, it's absolutely possible. Our minds are powerful, and they play a huge role in what we eat and how much we eat. When we eat mindlessly, we allow our subconscious to dictate our behavior. This could mean reaching for a snack when you're feeling stressed, or eating through an entire meal without paying attention to what or how much you're consuming. The thing is, we often eat in response to feelings that have little to do with actual hunger. Eating is one of the most socially embedded habits we have. We eat to celebrate, to comfort ourselves, to socialize, and often without paying attention to the body's true hunger signals. This is where the concept of mindful eating comes in. With being more mindful about what and how much we eat, we can build a healthier relationship with food and over time prevent overeating. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment. It's about checking in with your body before you eat, during your meal, and after you've finished. Mindful eating means taking a step back from your environment, silencing distractions, and tuning into your body's natural cues about hunger, fullness, and satisfaction. This practice can be incredibly useful in breaking the overeating habit because it allows you to reestablish control over your body's needs instead of just responding to external influences like stress, boredom, or habit. As you practice mindful eating, you become more aware of your body's signals. You'll begin to notice when you feel truly hungry versus when you're just eating because you're bored, tired, or stressed. You'll also be able to recognize when you're getting full, which helps you stop eating before you've reached the point of overeating. Training yourself to eat mindfully, you're teaching yourself how to listen to your body instead of letting emotions or distractions control you. It's important to understand that mindful eating isn't just about what you eat, but also how you eat. Taking the time to savor each bite, to chew slowly, and to appreciate your food can shift your entire relationship with eating. It's not about restrictive dieting. It's about cultivating an awareness that allows you to eat in a way that serves your body and mind. So here's the mind trick that can stop overeating. Slow down and savor your food. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly powerful. The act of slowing down while eating forces you to become present with the food in front of you, rather than just shoveling it into your mouth without thought. By savoring each bite, you engage all your senses. You begin to notice the flavors, the textures, and the sensations in your body as you eat. This forces you to listen to your body's hunger cues and gives you the space to stop eating when you're full. You might be thinking, that's it. But yes, that's it. The secret to managing overeating lies lies in something as simple as slowing down. Our society is obsessed with speed, whether it's eating quickly or finishing meals in a rush. When we eat quickly, we don't give our body time to catch up with our stomach. It's easy to eat more than we need when we're distracted and mindlessly devouring our meals. But when we eat slowly, our bodies have the time to signal when we're satisfied. That's why, after you practice slowing down, you'll start to realize that you don't need as much food to feel satisfied. You'll begin to notice when you've reached the point of fullness, and you'll naturally stop eating. Slowing down also gives you a chance to enjoy your food more. How often do you find yourself eating a meal and barely remembering what it tasted like afterward? When you take your time and savor the experience, you actually enjoy your meals more. This practice not only helps you eat less, but also enhances your overall eating experience. It's important to remember that this isn't about being perfect. You don't have to eat slowly every single time, but the more you practice it, the more intuitive it will become. And as you start noticing the difference, you'll begin to crave that feeling of being truly satisfied rather than stuffed. Before we move on, if this video is helping you so far, take a second to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on improving your eating habits and overall well-being. Let's keep going. Once you start slowing down and savoring your food, it's important to maintain this new habit. It may feel unnatural at first, but with consistency, it will become second nature. The key to sticking with this habit is practicing it every time you eat, whether it's a small snack or a large meal. Eventually, your body will adapt to this new, mindful way of eating, and you'll begin to notice a significant shift in your relationship with food. One way to ensure you stay consistent is to create a ritual around mealtime. This might mean setting aside time for a peaceful, distraction-free meal, or even creating a routine that involves eating at specific times each day. Having a ritual can help reinforce the habit of mindful eating, making it easier to slow down and focus on your body's true needs. Another important factor is surrounding yourself with a positive environment. If you're constantly eating in front of the TV or scrolling through your phone, it's easy to fall back into old habits. Instead, try to create a calm and focused environment during your meals. This will help you stay present and mindful throughout your eating experience. Remember, it's not about being perfect. You don't have to eat mindfully every single time, but the more you practice it, the easier it will become to stop overeating. As you develop more awareness around food, you'll naturally make healthier choices, feel fuller with less, and begin to see the benefits of this mind trick over time. The key is to practice it consistently, and soon enough, it will become second nature. In conclusion, the key to stopping overeating isn't about restrictive diets or intense willpower. It's about slowing down and becoming more mindful. By savoring your food and tuning into your body's signals, you can gain control over your eating habits and finally break free from the cycle of overeating. This simple mind trick can have a profound impact on your relationship with food, helping you eat more intentionally and enjoy meals without guilt. So take your time, enjoy each bite, and watch how your body responds. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from these tips. Thanks for watching, and here's to healthier eating habits and a better relationship with food.